So, with the likely 23rd Budokai Tenkaichi celebration upcoming, I do want to do a video here talking about what the leader skills could be for Goku and Majunior. So, this is something that, again, a lot of people have been anticipating for quite a long time. I've been waiting so long for this specifically, and the fact that we're finally getting it is quite amazing to me. So, honestly, let's hop right in. We're going to be talking about what the leader skills could be for these guys and what I would personally like to see. So, we'll start off with Piccolo Jr. here. We have about literally three Piccolo Juniors right here that we're going to be talking about today real quick here. They all share very similar categories, and there's a lot of categories that they could really help out here. So if we take a look here, they're pretty much all on the same team. So we'll kind of focus on this giant form King Piccolo. I said King Piccolo, Piccolo's Jr., right? This guy, by the way, I think he could actually return and they could like actually do his Super Strike event, even though it was discontinued. They could easily make the Super Strike event good. Then make the Dokkan Fest a Piccolo Jr. giant form, and then they can link well together, right? I think that would be a really good idea there. But again, there's not really a difference in the categories between these guys, except this guy also has the giant form team. So this is what we should be thinking for the new Majunior that will be coming to the game, right? Both Global and JP. And there's, again, a lot of teams that I think could get help here. I mean, just talking about the teams that don't have a new category leader since the 200% meta. World Tournament, Giant Form, Namekians, Terrifying Conquerors. Actually, I believe we did get Ginyu. Ginyu and STR Cooler do lead Terrifying Conquerors. Target Goku has got a new leader, Revenge, Gifted Warriors, Trusted Will, Worldwide Chaos, and all these teams have not gotten a new leader. Which is very, very surprising. So it would be very nice to see if we get a new leader from here. Now, I think first and foremost, I'm going to be a little, pushy. I do want the Namekians team to get a new category lead. I think that this Namekians team could end up being really, really powerful by the end of the celebration, right? So listen up. Listen to me here, right? So let's say we have the brand new Majunior, right? Majunior is really, really good. Giant form Majunior, he's top tier, one of the best units in the game, great leader, right? We have him. We have this LR Ultimate Piccolo here, the Power Awakening Piccolo. That's two really good units here. STR Piccolo that has the guard. That's three really good units there. Maybe this guy, they easy at this guy and he becomes really powerful with the Scouter. He's healing, he's stacking, right? Bam, that's four good Piccolos that are on the team already. And, you could have rotations like Majunior and one of the Piccolos of the Majunior and this guy. And then again, maybe the actual Super Strike Majunior is actually maybe be quite good, right? This guy. And then he's able to fill in like as a nice, 5th, 6th option on the team right there. And then maybe part 2 is like an LR Demon King Piccolo. This guy could actually be okay if he gets like a damage reduction support, like if Majunior's like that, just like Kid Goku. That'll be really helpful for him. Excuse me. My apologies for that cut, dude. I started coughing like really badly, and I got a water here. You probably heard that cracker right there, but about the Demon King Piccolo, give him like a damage reduction support unit plus Majunior, maybe 3 key 50% extreme class support. And then he could be, again, really, really nice, right? I mean, right now he's even able to tank Cell Max super attacks, given that you have the Kid Goku support up, which is really, really good for that guy. Maybe even they sub easy AJO now, and then he could be quite a solid option, right? We got another Dokkan Fest Lord Slug, right? This team could be really good, but it needs the start. It needs a leader, and I think Namekians as one of his leader skills would be really, really good. Now, I mean, ideally, this guy leads 3 categories, so maybe he could be Namekians, he could be Worldwide Chaos. I think is a really good, idea for a part of his leader skill. Because Super Buu, right? Super Buu actually doesn't have a 200% leader skill. The only issue is that that's the only team they share. So, I mean, what they could do is... Actually, I should bring this up here on a separate tab. But there is actually... a lot of people are actually bringing this up here. And it's a tag that a lot of people had wanted to see, or a category, I say. The reason I'm saying tag is because Legends has this quote-unquote tag here. It's a team that people really want to see in Dokkan very, very badly. And that's regeneration. So characters who do regenerate. I mean, what if this is a new category for Piccolo, right? Like maybe Goku gets, standby, and then this Piccolo gets a new category, right? So each of them gets something new. This could be really good if it's pretty much like the exact same as it is there, So we have the Majin Boos, Janemba, Omega apparently has regeneration in him. Piccolo, right? Obviously, all Piccolos can regenerate. Android 21s. Again, I think I said Cells already. Nails, right? There's a lot of units here. Zamasu here that, do actually fit this regeneration. Baby, whenever he gets like a new Dokkan Festival unit, right? So, like, what if we get like regeneration and then Worldwide Chaos as one of the 30%, right? Because look here, Cell, Fusion Zamasu, maybe even Goku Black and Zamasu, like characters that heal in their passive. What if characters that heal in their passive in general are considered in there? Like how revival characters are in the Power of Revival team. I mean, if we think of like recover HP units, right? There's so many characters that actually do that, and then it can get characters like Metal Cooler in there, like Metal Cooler, maybe even characters that have metamorphosis. Like what if Tech Super Gogeta's on there eventually, right? With an EZA, Buhan when he gets an EZA, right? I mean, I guess Buhan would already be on the team, right? Let me think of like, is there any Saiyans on here that like heal? Chilai, what if she gets on the team right there? Yajirobe, what if he gets on the team, right? This Whis, maybe, like LR Beerson Whis, all these Saiyans, Carnival Goku, right? Because a lot of these revive characters do actually end up healing, right? That could be really interesting if that's how they take the regeneration category and make it not just villains, but with some super class units as well. And I think that could be really cool, really cool to see. So that is an idea I have. So like, let's think again. Let's say Namekians, then Worldwide Chaos, then 200%. Maybe it could be Terrifying Conquerors, and then Namekians regeneration, Worldwide Chaos, and Terrifying Conquerors for the 200%. And then maybe they add a third category on there, like Revenge or Target Goku. And then that's, I think, a really strong leader skill for this Piccolo, and he really needs it. This dude needs to be good and have a really strong leader skill for him to succeed in the game. They have to give these characters the love that they actually need. And I feel like they likely might not mess it up, but who knows? I mean, I was gonna say like, oh, this is the first time we're actually getting these characters as like, premium units, really. Well, not, yeah, I was gonna bring up Raditz, like, they messed up Raditz, but again, obviously Raditz is 1 in a million. And it's like he has had summonable units before anyways. Well, this is like the first summonable Majunior, and then now we're gonna talk about Goku here. This is the first summonable Goku. So, well, this sounds really bad out of context. The 23rd Budokai Tenkaichi Goku, right? So we'll close all these tabs for Piccolo here, and then we have these two Gokus. So these two Gokus should be what we see, pretty much. I mean, there could be, like, extra categories for these characters, too. Like, maybe we get Final Trump card for these guys, but this is essentially what we're going to be able to see. Now, talking about these teams, a lot less of these teams need representation. We got a 200% leader skill for every single one of these teams except for World Tournament, Low Class Warrior, and that is it. Every other team has gotten a 200% leader skill. So I don't think he'll lead Low Class Warrior. It just doesn't seem like a team that he would lead. I would think like, like a new Saiyan Saga Goku Dokkan Fest with the Low Class Warriors. Like that would be really good. Or maybe even like a new Turles somehow. Or if they do Dokkan Fest Tour or something. I don't think they'll do a Dokkan Fest Tour, but you guys get the point, right? Where I think that World Tournament is a much better category for them to do. Now, obviously, World Tournament is stacked. It's not stacked, right? And it'll have to be put with the stacked category team is what I'm trying to say. Man, I like said so. I think like just 2 stupid things in the past minute that could easily be clipped. That's crazy. But I mean, they've been buffing this team. They've been giving us support memories. We got LR Jackie Chun. Actually, now could be rainbowed, so I'll have to do a video on him soon. But this guy actually is fully rainbowable now, so that's really good. Off the recent JP World Tournament. Which I guess makes sense, obviously, because we're getting Dragon Ball Saga now, right? It makes perfect sense. Now, let's say they get World Tournament in there. Bam. Very simple and easy. Let's see, what could be one of the extra categories here? I mean, Turtle School would be a good idea. We just got a Turtle School leader, though, like a 200% Carnival LR, 200% leader. That doesn't mean that they can't, but I feel like Turtle School may not be like a likely category there. Pure Saiyans, I don't see him as a Pure Saiyans leader. I mean, maybe I would say maybe you could lead Battle of Fate, but again, one of the 8th anniversary units do lead Battle of Fate there. Bond of Parent and Child wouldn't really make sense. It's just not really like about like that one from the series isn't about like a family bond, so I don't really see him as a leader for that, like a main like Dokkan Festival leader here. I think Battle of Fate could be a really good idea though. No matter what, I think this could be his 30%. So like if we get like World Tournament, and then for some reason he leaves like Bond of Friendship or Goku's family, or even Kamehameha could be a good idea. Like what if it's like World Tournament and then Kamehameha, and then we get Earthbred Fighters, and then Battle Phase 200%. That could be interesting leader skill. I feel like the thing is that they would likely want to get all these Z fighters on this leader skill. So like, would he maybe still lead Turtle School anyways? And it's like World Tournament, Turtle School, and then Kamehameha, and then 30% Earthbred Fighters. But that's way too good. That's way too good. They would take off one of these two. Maybe it'd be like World Tournament, Turtle School, Earthbred Fighters, and then Battle of Fate, right? And then it's like these two are the 70%, these two are the 30%. Maybe Turtle School is one of the actual 30%, right? And then like it's Earthbred Fighters. He leads his category team still. Like, I mean, Yamcha just came out on Global, but he is a few months old on the GP side, and it's not like we haven't got a new leader for like some of these categories like months within. Like we've gotten multiple like movie heroes category leads. So like this guy could easily lead World Tournament, then Earthbred Fighters, then I think it could be like Turtle School, and then Battle of Fate maybe as the 30%, right? And then that gets a lot of these units on there. Or again, it could be Kamehameha as 30% maybe. There's a lot of interesting options they could do for it that'll get a lot of these units on there, and I think that's kind of what they would want to move forward. At least get all the units like Tien, Chaozu, Yamcha, Tien, like all those like this. They're not really Z fighters, Krillin, but like those units would be on the 200%. We know Prime Battle Krillin is likely getting an easy A2, so I could see him fit the 200% leader skill for this guy because again, if we take a look at the upcoming missions, Prime Battle Krillin, there are missions for him to again like awaken Krillin to LR and make him part of the summon battle, right? Obviously this is the same thing that we got for Prime Battle Cell before Easy-Aid. This guy easying for the celebration makes a lot of sense. So the thing with that is he's likely going to Easy-Aid, so he probably will fit this 200% leader skill. And again, he's on Earthbred Fighters, Turtle School, right? That could be perfect 200% to get Krillin there. Bond of Friendship could count too. Krillin's around Bond of Friendship, but yeah, that's kind of what I think for the leader skills. I think there's a lot of potential options we could see for them. So let me know what y'all would like to see for the leader skills for these Goku and the Piccolo. That's it for me. And of course, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.